Good morning all. Hope you're well. Hope you're winning your morning. This is Mark Scanlon for Real Man Coaching and Win the Morning TV, episode 22 we're on now. Deadly. So just in the middle of my run, stopped to do the video. Lovely morning out here on the Curragh. Facebook Live takes a couple of seconds, a minute even, to let everybody know that I'm gone live. So we'll just take a couple of seconds here before we start. So the theme of this morning's chat is getting old. I can't avoid it, so might as well talk about it. If you're up and at it, let me know. If you're winning your morning, if you're up doing some exercise, if you're up doing some, I don't know, it might be clean the house, it might be away to work early, let me know. If you're up doing something for yourself that's important to your physical and mental health, let me know. Throw a comment in the box there. Hashtag live if you're joining me live, hashtag replay if you're watching back on replay, and don't be afraid to rattle that like button out of it as well. It just helps when I'm making videos or putting videos up that more people can see it. So give an old rap on the like button or not. So getting old, I don't know about you, but when you get into your 30s, you start bending down and you start making that awful noise. Oh, Jesus. I don't know whether it comes with just automatically when you hit 34, 35, but I definitely noticed myself doing it. And then my daughter's picking up on it as well and taking the piss out of me, but I don't know, seemed to be, I remember father doing that a lot. He still does a lot, but it doesn't have to be like that. I think, geez, maybe it's just habit. When you bend over, you're a little bit stiff, you start to make that noise. But it's funny catching yourself doing it as well, because you're starting to mimic your father or your parents or somebody that's older than you. But getting old, yeah, so my main points this morning are, we're all getting old, but you don't have to let your body and your mind deteriorate and get old rapidly, or just stop doing things that you enjoy, or stop doing or stop keeping that active lifestyle just because you're getting older. As we get older, obviously we've more responsibilities, we seem to have less time, there's probably more stress in our lives, there's more going on. You're probably working hard, trying to strive for a promotion in work, or to just go up the ladder a little bit in work, try and do the best for your family, try and do the best for your kids. But it's important that we look after our bodies and our minds as well, to make sure that we're not just leaving it up to chance, we're not just letting our bodies and our minds rot away because we're getting older, or because we finished playing sport, or we just stopped everything altogether. So anybody that trains with me, or anybody that I coach, all the men that I coach, a non-negotiable for me is strength training. And you will have heard me speak about this a lot, but strength training is the fountain of youth. Okay, so many benefits to it. Obviously there's loads of different ways of training as well, but strength training is the fountain of youth. So many benefits. Obviously we can build muscle mass, we can improve our body composition, we increase strength, but don't forget about the joints, the tendons, the ligaments. We're making those stronger, we're making them more robust. If we train in the right way with the right movements, we're making our body more flexible, we're increasing the ability of our joints, our muscles, our tendons to take load. And as we get older, when we stop doing those things, they're the things that lead us to having achy joints, having a pain in our back, increase in weight, obviously, if you're not doing any form of exercise. And strength training has so many benefits. That's why I'm such a big advocate of ATG, Ben Patrick's training style as well. So a lot of the strength work that is in his system is geared towards improving your flexibility and your strength at the same time. And for every joint of the body, there is a particular strength ratio that you should be hitting, that will ensure that you're that you get longevity out of your body in terms of your physicality and your training going forward. But also, if you're playing sports, or if you're active, if you're a runner, if you're doing any sort of training or competing at any level outside of that, then strength training is going to supplement that, and it's the foundation of your speed and your power work also. So strength training, if you're not doing it, I would really advocate for you to start, and it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need loads of weights to start. You start with your body, start with using your body as resistance, and then gradually start to increase weight over time. You can use suspension trainers, TRXs, medicine balls, dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells. Just make sure that it's progressive, make sure it's challenging you each session, and make sure there's a structure to it. It's not just random shit thrown together, because that stops working after a couple of weeks and you end up getting injured. So strength training, that's what I'm saying. Getting old is the fountain of youth. So if you're not strength training and you want to reverse the aging process, start doing that. And then obviously, to supplement that, you need to start looking after your nutrition as well. So when we get older, we can take less pride in our body, and we can start to choose the convenient food more often than not. We can start to steer away from the healthy food options and think, Jesus, why would I bother? I'm getting old anyway. Why would I bother my arse looking after myself? I'm already after putting on a bit of weight. What's another couple of pounds, another kg? But the more you pack on the pounds, the more you're at risk of cardiovascular disease and all the other metabolic conditions as well. So do yourself a favour, start eating well too, meaning go back to nature's foods, look for nutrient dense foods that are minimally processed, and then you're going to start to look younger as well. So strength training, nutrition, and the last one is then start to do something for yourself that looks after your mind or your mental well-being. One big thing for me and for other people that I coach around that is getting up early. Obviously, win the morning, win the day. Get up early, do something for yourself, take back a little bit of control of time before you go into the stress of work, before you go into the stress of everyday life. So it could be something like listening to your favourite podcast, listening to your favourite music, getting up, doing a bit of stretching. And you'll see me doing mad shit like learning to juggle, doing handstands, all those kind of things, because I want to keep challenging my mind. I want to keep challenging myself to make sure that I have another goal to kind of work towards. So don't be afraid to step out from the crowd and do something that's a little bit out there. People maybe start slagging you first, but then once you keep doing it, once you get good at it, people will be asking you to teach them how to do it. So make sure you do something for your mental well-being as well. So that's it. Getting old, we can reverse it. We can't really, but we can stop it, or we can stop it happening so quickly. Looking after our body, our mind, and looking after your nutrition as well is going to be key to that. So strength training, healthy eating, and doing something for yourself, for your mind every day is where it's at. Stop getting older. Stop making that noise when you dip down to get something off the floor. It's just habit. Get yourself flexible, get yourself strong, and we counteract all that. Okay, I hope you got something from that. Again, if you're listening in, give the old like button a rap there. And if you need anything else around those three things that I talked about, I can't give you any kind of skin tips, or I can't give you any Botox tips or anything like that to reverse the aging process, but I can advise you on health, nutrition, and mental well-being. Okay, that's all for now. I hope you got something from that. Have a good day. Win the morning, win the day.